Where are we going this morning, Jasper?
Referral.
Awesome. Once I've dropped Jasper off, I'm planning on heading to the Nissan dealer where I bought my original Nissan Leaf back in the day. And once there, I'm going to see if I can organise some sort of a, maybe test drive is not the right phrase, review of the 30 kilowatt hour Leaf. The old Nissan I had was one of the first generation Nissan Leafs. So it'll be interesting to see how they've managed to update the car over the years, and also how much of a difference it feels like that extra 6 kilowatts makes. Presumably it's not a full 6 kilowatts worth of extra range, something like 5 kilowatts probably. But yeah, so that will be interesting. I am looking forward to finding out what progress Nissan has made in the last 4 years. Wow, that's actually quite a long time. Time to head off to Nissan. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. I reckon there's 3 possibilities. 1, they just flat out refuse. 2, they say, maybe, but you'll have to speak to our press office. Or 3, they say, yeah, that sounds great, let's do it. I reckon it's probably going to be the flat out refuse or talk to the press office, but that's fine. I haven't got my business cards printed yet, which is a bit of a pain, because I know that the very first question out of their mouth is likely to be this takes me back. Well, that all sounded relatively positive. Just have to wait and find out what head office think, which will be interesting because they might see this. Oh, hello Nissan head office. The basic gist is they seem perfectly happy with the idea, which is obviously quite a positive start. Obviously Nissan is a huge company, so from their point of view they want to check me out and make sure it sort of meets all their necessary criteria for I don't really know what, but yeah, it's a big company, so I wouldn't really expect anything else. I'm looking forward to getting their reply. Yes, I'm going to have to do a lot more of this sort of thing. I don't know why, but I strongly suspect that BMW will be a pain. Now, I could be wrong. I wonder if they'd let me have an i8. To be honest, I'm not really all that interested in the i8. I kind of consider it to be a compromise car. I'd rather take an i3, quite frankly. I would like to take an i3 with a range extender. But mainly, I'm actually really excited about the prospect of the Nissan Leaf. I have very fond memories of my time driving a Nissan Leaf. And that was 4 years ago, so I would imagine they've probably made some fairly substantial improvements since then. I did very briefly drive one of those sort of slight upgrade versions, you know, the ones with the heat pump, and I did think that was actually a decent improvement as well. Definitely need to sort myself out with business cards though, and more professional looking. Although I do try and keep my vlog relatively informal. Anyway, off home now to do some admin, and then ooh, Soph's calling. Hey Soph.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Driving on home, having spoken to Nissan. They have to check with their head office, but they seem quite positive generally.
Oh, fantastic.
This YouTube thing's cool. Brilliant for me. It really, I never would have done this before. Like go talk to people about like...
I'm so pleased. No, well done, that's brilliant.
Bye. Admin time. Nobody likes it, everyone has to do it. On the upside, I'm pretty sure I can work a coffee in. Time to grab Jasper. Hope he's had fun at preschool today. Go anywhere without my trusty coffee. So this seems like quite a good time to explain why I'm doing this vlog. And it's not an easy question to answer. honestly, because there are quite a few different reasons why I'm putting the time and effort into it. Firstly, there's no doubt about it, I enjoy video editing, I enjoy the shooting, I like technology, I feel like I have something to say, and I think these are all extremely important reasons for putting anything on YouTube. What I was doing previously was I was working as a business analyst, and it was in London, so it was an inconvenient commute away from where we live. And then Jasper came along, so it made sense for me to be the stay-at-home father. The problem is it's very difficult to then find something to do. Ultimately, what I'm really looking for is something that has flexible, sociable hours, has the potential, at least in the medium to long term, to actually contribute a sort of sensible, normal income's worth of money to the family finances. And because of that flexibility, it will fit easily around my duties, looking after Jasper, dropping him off at preschool, and eventually it'll be school. A large part of the reason why I do it actually is for my subscribers and viewers. I want to make content that people enjoy and share and come back for more. And one of the things I do like very much about YouTube is it encourages me to overcome the limitations in my character. Gets me out of my comfort zone. That's probably a better way to put it. I've never actually originally planned to put so much time and effort into YouTube. I thought I would be a commercial drone pilot, which I'd still like to do some of, and I am working towards that. It's just a case of getting to the point where I actually edit these vlogs quickly enough that there's enough time left in the day to, at some point down the line, 6 months, a year, whenever, YouTube is going to start to need to contribute more than a sort of pocket money quantity of income. I think it's got the potential to do that. And what that means, what that will enable me to do, hopefully, is actually make this vlog a bit more interesting and a bit more varied. For example, I got some tickets to the Gigafactory opening next Friday. I would have loved to go. I think we could have made some brilliant vlog posts going out there, just not in the budget. Not even close to being in the budget. So, unfortunately, I had to miss that opportunity. Almost at the preschool, time to pick up Jasper. I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog. If you have, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye. I'm deliberately trying to sort of create a rather bizarre fusion of daily vlog, family vlog, and tech vlog, because I think that makes quite a good